Attack finds herself in a long tunnel that seems to run endlessly in either direction. At one end, glowing eyes begin to reveal ugly and dangerous insects. They chatter and chirp as they rush toward her with sharp claws and weapons. Each creature gets a roll of d20 plus attack, its damage, and a d20 roll for defense. Insect 1, attack 13, damage 2, defense 15. Insect 2, attack 11, damage 2, defense 15. Insect 3, attack 13, damage 2, defense 19. I look at the creatures attacking me. No rest for the weary, it seems. I somehow manage to get to my feet and feel around for anything that could be constructed as a weapon. I found a big stick, probably a root that fell down with me. Knees wobbly, I prepare to fight. Current health, 5 out of 10. The first insect charges at me and swipes at me with its sharp claws. She rolls a d20 to defend with a stat of +2. She rolled a 14. I managed to deflect the blow with the stick, but the cut on my arm from the fall hits me with a stinging pain, and I clutch at my arm. When I do, I feel my chest tighten with a sharp stab and realize I may have been hurt a bit more than just a bad bruise. -1 health. This is going to be a tough fight, I think to myself. I charge toward it, grasping the root with both hands. She rolls a d20 to attack with a stat of +2. She rolled a 19. I put as much strength as I can muster into my swing and beat the insect with the root like it was a club. I crush through its defense and clobber it straight in the head. I keep beating at it for good measure just to make sure it's dead. The second insect doesn't wait for me to finish bludgeoning the first monster. It throws sharp spikes at me from a distance in the darkness of the tunnel. She rolls a d20 to defend with a stat of +2. She rolled a 12. It's quick, but I'm just a hair faster. I quickly recite my wind incantation while dodging, though it becomes a bit of a gamble to have to remain still for the last part.
Wall of Tempest, grant peace to those below. Keep them at bay.
A spike grazes my leg as I plant myself for the last part. -1 health. I grit my teeth and roar, "Bladed wings!" Blades of air wrap around my fur and slow down the spikes long enough to deflect them. She rolls a d20 to attack with a stat of +2. She rolled an 18. I managed to grab a couple of the spikes out of the air. I run toward where the spikes came from, deflecting more spikes along the way. The spell disperses just as I reach the second insect. I manage to slide around the back of it and stab it over and over with the spikes it had just thrown at me. 2 down. A third comes at me from behind and thrusts a spear at me. She rolls a d20 to defend with a stat of +2. She rolled a natural 20. Critical roll. I dodged just in time to the side and see the spear thrust past me and into the second insect, completely finishing it off for me. I grasp the big stick once more to attack. She rolls a d20 to attack with a stat of +2. She rolled a 14. I swing with all my might, but it blocks my attack. Its exoframe is much harder than the other two, and I realize it too late. It pulls out the spear and thrusts it toward me again. I don't know how much longer I can keep up this defense. Then I remember I got that warding ointment with me. Quick as I can, I open it and splash the contents over me as best as I could. She rolls a d20 to defend with a +2 stat and a +4 from the ointment. She rolled a 15. The ointment hardens on my body just in time and catches most of the blow from the spear. I can feel the sharp stabbing pain in my chest worse now, though. -1 health. A bed and some stew would really be nice right now. My arms are so heavy and my head is throbbing. I grab the root one more time and ready myself to fight. The insect instead chooses to flee. I don't know why. I don't care why. I live. I laugh. The kind of laugh that one is glad no one is around to see. I look at the 2 dead insects. I stand up and use the big stick as a crutch to hobble and see if there's any loot. Roll D4 for loot. She rolled a 2. I find 2 amber in the messy ground around them. Not great. Not really worth the labor cost. But amber is amber. I call up a light spell. O merciful radiance, pay heed and grant this one your peace. Shimmering light. Okay, time to get the heck out of here. Somehow. I listen for sounds. I feel for wind. Then I realize the tunnel is only going in 2 directions. Why don't I just take what the insects didn't come through? Yes? Yes.